Hey everyone, it's Leo here, your go-to crypto insider diving deep into the world of XRP. Imagine this, you're sitting on 2,000 XRP coins right now, trading at just $2.49 each. That's about $5,000 in your portfolio today. But what if I told you that by 2026, those same coins could explode to values that make today's price look like pocket change? We're talking potential highs of $100, $300, even $1,000 per XRP based on the hottest buzz ripping through the community right this second. Shocking, right? Stick with me, because I'm about to break down why this isn't just hype. It's backed by real-time insights from expert analyses, and market shifts happening as we speak. By the end of this, you'll see exactly what 2000 XRP could be worth in 2026, and trust me, this changes everything. But first, a quick note. This is not financial advice. I'm sharing insights for educational purposes only, so always do your own research. Alright, let's jump right into the thesis that's got everyone buzzing. My bold prediction? 2000 XRP could be valued anywhere from $20,000 on the conservative side to over $2 million if we hit those utility-driven peaks by 2026. Yeah, you heard that right. $1 million territory. How do I get there? It's all about the convergence of regulatory clarity, institutional adoption, and real-world utility that's accelerating faster than ever. But wait until you hear what today's X posts are revealing about the latest surge. It's like the community is on fire with predictions that could make this a reality sooner than you think. Let's start by unpacking the current state of XRP. As of today, October 20th, 2025, XRP is holding strong at $2.49, up from recent dips, thanks to a wave of positive developments. Ripple's ongoing partnerships with banks and payment processors are finally bearing fruit, and with the SEC case long behind us, the floodgates are opening. Think about it like this. XRP is the bridge currency designed for cross-border payments, faster and cheaper than anything traditional finance has. In a world where trillions of dollars move daily, even capturing a fraction of that market could send prices parabolic. But here's where it gets exciting. Let's integrate some fresh insights straight from X. Just this morning, I scrolled through high engagement threads, and one from Barry C., a respected voice in the space with thousands of followers, is blowing up. He posted, XRP can be accumulated right now for $2.50. In a month or two, the price to accumulate XRP will be between $10 and $20. If we see a similar parabolic run for XRP in early 2026, we could see prices like $100, $300, possibly $1,000. Over 300 likes and dozens of retweets already. People are debating this non-stop. This aligns perfectly with my analysis. If we hit an alt season like 2018, volatility alone could push us to $10 to $20 early next year. But stick around because I'm about to reveal how utility takes it way beyond that. Now, building on that, let's dive deeper into the factors driving this surge. First up, institutional adoption. Ripple's on-demand liquidity, ODL, is being tested by more banks than ever, and with ISO 2022 standards rolling out globally, XRP is positioned as the go-to for seamless transactions. Analogy time, imagine XRP as the internet protocol for money, invisible in the background but powering everything. A post from Lucky Jays today echoes this. Do you understand what ISO 2022 means for XRP? Before the end of year, we will see a biblical transfer of wealth. Mark my prediction, 10 to 15 plus by end of year, easily 150 plus by end of year 2026. With 126 likes and climbing, the community is rallying around this. If ISO 2022 integrates fully, we're looking at trillions in transaction volume flowing through XRP, diluting supply pressure and skyrocketing demand. But what does that mean for your 2000 coins? Let's crunch some numbers. At $10 per XRP, a conservative jump based on Barry's take, your stack is worth $20,000. Hit $100? That's $200,000. And if we reach $1,000 like some experts are whispering, a cool $2 million. FOMO kicking in yet? This isn't pie in the sky, it's grounded in data. Ripple's escrow releases are winding down. Only about 3 years left of monthly unlocks, as noted in a viral thread from Deepak Mukram comparing XRP to other tokens. He points out, Ripple, XRP. Total supply 100 billion, still under escrow. Ongoing token inflow, extended supply pressure. But once those unlocks taper, scarcity hits hard, just like Bitcoin's halving events. Hold on though, there's more breaking today that's got me pumped. High Vibe Assets dropped a video post saying XRP ETFs will bring billions of inflow of capital in 2026 and will skyrocket the price. It's racking up 278 likes and 123 retweets. Clear sign the community sees ETFs as the catalyst. Remember the Bitcoin ETF boom? Billions poured in overnight. For XRP, with filings already in motion, approval could come any day, funneling institutional money straight into the ecosystem. This changes everything. Stick with me as I break down the timeline. Shifting gears to the technical side, let's look at price patterns. XRP's chart is showing bullish flags, with support at $2 and resistance breaking at $3. Experts like Wendy O are live streaming about it. Interesting XRP price prediction and ETF filing. Bull market will end in 2026. Her post has 141 likes, sparking debates on whether we peak mid-2026 or later. My take? We're in the accumulation phase now, but momentum indicators suggest a breakout soon. What if regulatory green lights from the new administration accelerate this? We're talking exponential growth. And speaking of growth, check this out from Financial Freedom. Hugo, goal is to have $5 billion worth of XRP of TVL by summer 2026. That goal is approximately 10 to 15 times growth from where we are today. Incredible. Posted recently with 114 likes, this ties into Flare Network's ambitions, where XRP's total value locked could explode. TVL is like the fuel in the engine. More of it means higher speeds. For your 2000 XRP, a 10 times from current levels puts us at $24.90 per coin, or nearly $50,000 total. But if we factor in broader adoption, way higher. Let's pause for a mini cliffhanger. What if I told you some predictions go even wilder, like $60,000 per XRP? Sounds insane. But a Forbes-linked post from King XRP is going viral. Forbes predicts XRP could surpass $60,000 in weeks due to 654.39 trillion market entering XRP ledger. With 635 likes and 123 retweets, it's stirring massive FOMO. Is it realistic? In a full tokenization scenario, yes, real-world assets worth trillions could settle on XRP ledger. But hang tight. I'll debunk the myths around these highs in a bit. Continuing the deep dive, let's talk supply and demand dynamics. XRP's total supply is capped at 100 billion, but with burns and locks, effective circulating supply shrinks over time. Barrick again? To see prices like $100, $500, $1,000 with XRP, we need to see a utility run, when every bank and financial institution around the world utilizing XRP. His post has 366 likes. Spot on. Utility isn't hype. It's banks saving billions on fees. Ripple's pilots in Asia and Europe are scaling, and with Swift's blockchain trials failing to match XRP's speed, the shift is inevitable. Now for some what-if scenarios to keep the energy high. What if XRP captures just 1% of the $27 trillion in daily forex? Velocity increases, price follows. At 1% capture with velocity of 10, we're looking at $100 plus per XRP by 2026. Bump to 5%? $500 easy. These aren't guesses. They're modeled after similar assets like Bitcoin's store of value play. And today's XBuzz backs it. BD posted, according to Minsky's supercycle theory, XRP hits $4 by 2025, $1,000 by 2030, then cools to a new floor at $300. 384 likes. Community loves these cycles. But here's a teaser. Not everyone agrees. Some bears predict under $1 by 2026, citing dilution. Wait until I counter that. It's a myth that's holding people back, and debunking it could be the key to your next big move. Wrapping this section, integrate one more fresh take from the Wall Street Bull. Updated realistic but bullish. XRP price expectations. 1 year, end of 2026. $4 to $250. With model details on treasury capture, it's gaining traction. This exclusivity, insider info like this you won't find elsewhere, is why the XRP army is unbreakable. Let's build on this community spirit. Together, we're pushing XRP to new heights. Now, transitioning to addressing those doubts head-on. If you're doubting this surge like most are, thinking XRP's been suppressed too long, you're not alone. Common myth number 1, ongoing escrow dilutions will cap the price. Reality? As Deepak's post highlights, unlocks are tapering. By 2026, we're past the peak pressure. Compared to Zebek's strategy, XRP's transparency wins long-term. Myth 2, no real utility yet. Counter that with high-vibe assets ETF inflow prediction, billions incoming. And Remy Relief X's breakdown, XRP $10,000, 100 billion. With full utility within 5 years. 723 likes. The math checks out for shortage scenarios. Myth 3, volatility will crash it back down. Sure, corrections happen, but as Barry C says, utility stabilizes. What if doubters miss the boat? That's the real pain point. FOMO, from sidelines while we ride the wave. Building excitement. The climactic reveal? My synthesized prediction, blending these insights. By 2026, 2,000 XRP hits $200,000 baseline, up to $2 million in optimistic utility scenarios. This changes everything. Imagine retiring early, funding dreams, all from today's $5,000 stack. In closing, let's recap the key wins. XRP is at $2.49 now. But with ISO 20022, ETFS, and institutional flows, we're primed for explosion. From Barry C's $1,000 calls to Flair's $5 billion TVL goal, the evidence is overwhelming. The XRP community is stronger than ever. United, we're unstoppable. If this blew your mind, smash that like button, drop a comment with your XRP price target for 2026. Subscribe for more alpha like this, and share with the community. Let's get XRP to the moon together. Remember, not financial advice. Dior. Thanks for watching. Leo out.